What's going on, everyone? TallenV here, and today we have got a lot to talk about for missions, and more missions. There is tons of stuff that is now available in the game. So actually quite a bit of it is on Global and JP. I think there's a few things that Global doesn't have because some of it is related to equipment, which you guys are not getting until July for your 5-year anniversary like we did. So take it what it is, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go over the missions, like the actual, like, just kind of event missions essentially that you have to do. Then I want to go over the new Legendary Goku event missions, which again, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, or I've already commented down below or hearted it or pinned some comment or something like that saying, yes, Global does have these Legendary Goku event missions, or no, they don't. I kept trying to find it on DBZ Space, but I couldn't find it. It looks like it is because it said it was, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So again, don't ridicule me in the comments too much. This week has been absolutely crazy. Like, it's just been class video after class video after class video I've had to make for my school, and haven't had a time to do my own videos on here and on my second channel, which I'm really trying to start up again with my whole life in Japan and everything. So yeah, more details on that very, very soon. Hopefully I should have that video done by the end of this weekend. Oh, regardless, we are finally done with all of that. So let's go ahead and just get all these missions translated, talk about the new key event that is now out on the JP version of the game, talk about the Legendary Goku event stuff, and all. Let's get started. All right, guys, so here we are. We're in the news. Let's get into the first thing that everyone wants us to talk about, right? Let's get the missions out of the way. I mean, why not, right? Let's do this right now. So there are the Gohan, Goku, and Goten no Hi missions, okay? AKA it's Goku Day, right? We've all talked about it. Both Global and JP are celebrating this. Anyway, so there are some campaign missions we need to go through. In fact, we can even get a sticker through this mission. So hey, I'm all for that, right? All right, so let's start with the daily missions. It is so tough. We gotta put our kanji glasses on, guys. Let's go. Let's look at it right now. I'm looking at it. Clear 3 stages. Okay, moving on. Next. All right, in all seriousness, guys, daily missions are very simple for this right now. It is simply clear 1 stage, clear 2 stages, and clear 3 stages, as you see on the screen right in front of you, and you get orbs, okay? Now, I do notice that, some people might be looking at this and going like, wait, why don't we get a daily stone to grind up? We're getting that through the Golden Week mission, so that's still usually the same. It's, what is it? I think it's 50 act or something like that in total. Get you that daily stone that we can farm up since the Golden Week stuff started. Again, I did all those missions earlier, so that video will be up in the top right corner, so go and check that out if you haven't already. But regardless, for Goku Day missions, which again are going until, how long are you guys going to? Until the end of the month. I'm getting a lot of orbs, actually. I'm actually pretty happy about that. So, yeah, anyway, we'll take that. We will definitely take that. So anyway, again, get your daily missions done very fast. Clear 1 stage, clear 2, clear 3, and that will also get the Golden Week missions done as well in terms of the daily ones, because again, 50 acts, that's generally clearing about 2 to 3 stages depending on what event you're doing. So pretty standard right there. All right, now let's get into the actual missions for the Goku Day celebration. So these first 4 missions, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So this is clearing stages using 3 particular units, or 3 particular type of characters, okay? Now, if we actually go over to the mission tab right here, and we go into here, and we click on here, it tells us that we have to use the Goku family or Goku lineage category, and we need to have 3 characters or more. And for this particular first mission, it's clear 1 stage. So basically take 3 Goku lineage characters, doesn't matter who, into a stage and beat it. No world tournament and no extreme EZA, basically. That's always been the case with these, right? So if we go back here, and we go back into the news, and we go down here to the mission. So we need to clear stages 1 time, 3 times, 5 times, and 20 times, okay? So essentially, if you're like a super brand new player, they gave us 3 of those, what used to be movie ticket type deals, where we can go into the Baba shop and select certain characters. they gave us 3 of those. So essentially what they want you to do is grab the Goku, grab the Goten, grab the Gohan, put those onto a team, go into an event with them, and beat it 20 times essentially, right? Again, it doesn't have to be one stage 20 times. You can do 20 random different stages if you want to. You're gonna get that through your daily missions anyway. Just, again, to get this sticker eventually, you're going to want to do all of those 20 stages, again, with a Goku lineage team, basically, or at least have 3 characters on it. So, I mean, again, there's so many Gokus, so many Gohans, so many Goten. Well, not so many Gotens, but you get the idea. In the game, everyone should be able to do it, no problem. All right? All right, so those are done. Then for these next ones, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these next 5 missions here, notice they're all giving you keys. We're going to get into what the keys do in just a second here, okay? Is go into Extreme Z battles, okay? So on JP, we're getting the Vegeta Blue EZA next week on Thursday. So if you want to wait around and you don't want to use up your actor or stamina or anything, then that will be coming out next week on the 14th, which is Thursday. If you want to though, if you just want to get these right away, then you can go ahead and go into the old ones that are around right now, or maybe you're trying to farm up the medals to EZA somebody who has, is not the main character. So maybe, for example, one of the Golden Friezas or something like that. Maybe one of the cells or something like that. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that if you want to. But regardless, just again, 10 easy battles. You need to go ahead and do those. Okay. I'm not 100% sure if the Raditz easy area works, because usually in their missions, they actually say like, do the easy area or do the easy battles, okay? So if someone wants to go ahead, let me know in the comments if you've tried it, if you did farm up, trying to farm up the medals for the easy area for the free-to-play Raditz, and it worked, then great. Then that works out pretty well for you. If not, though, if you still see the easy battles for 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10, then that means it didn't work, and it needs to be the actual real easy A's that, I think for the most part, most people prefer over those easy areas, but regardless, okay. So anyway, so again, just beat the first 10 stages of any easy battle, or, if you're going through some of the events to try and farm up the other medals, that's all you have to do, okay? Next one is to go into the Baba Shop and exchange one of those little ticket things to grab either one of the Gokus, the Gohans, or the Gotens, or whatever they have in there, okay? Again, I'll go do that here in a second myself because I do want to pick up a couple cards. All right, next is to clear 5 stages without taking any damage. No damage, okay? Pretty simple, standard stuff. Should be going for it. All right, next one is to use 5 super attacks, okay? So they've really changed this mission over the last couple of months, where it used to be where you have to clear the stage using only super attacks. Remember, like if you did an additional, just normal attack for some reason because of the ability system, then it counted against you and you had to redo a stage or to go into somewhere else to do it. So they basically changed this mission now to just simply do 5 super attacks. Okay, that's pretty standard stuff right there. I mean, for the most part, this isn't the OG days where getting a super attack was like a rare thing, right? If you don't get a super attack, it's pretty much because you either got really bad key rotation, you just built a whatever team, or you just weren't caring about the super attack, okay? So anyway, again, use 5 super attacks right there, and you're basically good to go. Next mission right here is to clear a stage in 1 minute and 30 seconds or less. Pretty standard, just very easy. You can probably do it like in the Orb stage or something. Very simple. And then 100 act, 200 act, and 300 act. Yeah, pretty standard stuff, okay? Now, you'll notice that each of these missions give you one of these keys, and you get a total of 15 keys because we actually got some via login bonuses, I believe. And if we go into here, or maybe we didn't. Okay, because I have 2 for some reason. I could have sworn we got 2 keys. Oh, well, anyway, regardless, let's go into now where we have to go and use those keys, okay? So it's actually not in the events. What you have to do is you have to go into the past door here, which allows you to take on other events that are not around and everything. And you need to go into here, and this is where we have this Goku, Gohan, and Goten stages, okay? So what this stage essentially is doing is you have to use one of those keys, and on each stage, you can do it 5 times each. There's 15 keys, there's 3 stages. Yeah, that equals up basic math right there, right? So there are 5 stages for Goku. So Goku is stage 1, Gohan is stage 2, and Goten is stage 3. Remember, stage 1 is at the bottom, stage 3 is at the top, okay? And you can even see the kanji right here. So there's the Goku kanji, there's the Gohan kanji, and the Goten kanji, okay? Goku, Gohan, Goten. So you can do these stages 5 times. And essentially what you're looking to get is this right here, these special unique skill orbs. And these skill orbs are silver equipments. So basically, as long as you have a character at SA 10, you can attach these to certain characters. However, these skill orbs are not for every single character, okay? These are mostly geared towards those three characters, Goku, Gohan, and Goten, all right? Now, there are two variants of them right here, okay? So notice they talk about having the and ya. Ya means, funny enough, and itself, okay? So and slash. So that's gonna be like exchange units. So for example, maybe the Gohan and Goten exchange units. There is a variety of these skill orbs that can be used with that. Number two is the ones that can only be used on Gohan, Goku, and Goten, okay? So no exchange units and no and units. So like Goku and Gohan or Goten and Gohan. So for example, the Go Bros or something like that. Just as an example, okay? So, and of course you get, 1 stone for each mission, okay? So what I wanna do is, because I've only got 2 keys that were, I'm assuming, given to me, or maybe, I might have actually completed a mission without even realizing it. Again, it's probably one of the axe missions the more I think about it. I'm gonna go into the Goku stage for the first time, okay? Now, there is no bonus teams or anything like that to increase drop rates or increase other items that you're gonna get. What can I bring though? Because apparently, oh, I probably have to bring Goku's, don't I? Let's go into Goku. It didn't even mention that in the thing, did it? Is it because, oh, it's because of my team. All right, guys, sorry about that. I glanced about at one itty bitty little detail. You need to have on whatever stage you're selecting. So if you're going into the Goku stage, which is stage 1, the Gohan stage, which is stage 2, or the Goten stage, which is stage 3, you need to have the Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Gohan, or the Super Saiyan Goten, depending on what stage you're going into. So I'm just gonna kill 3 birds with 1 stone and just bring the trio in here just because I feel like it, okay? So with that being said, let's go and hop into the mission here. All right, again, very short stage. They're just gonna do this. I'm sure it's only hard. It's a hard difficulty, so Goku is not even awakened that we're fighting against here. So just for the heck of it, we'll have Goten go ahead and do that. We'll go and give you that, I guess. Whatever, doesn't really matter to me. We'll go and do that, and boom. So Goten will take care of this, no problem. And let's see this equipment so that I can show you guys exactly which one it is, okay? So we got 2 items right there. Are we gonna get, unfortunately, it doesn't look like the drop was with us. It did say, by the way, that we could get other things in here. So, yeah, we just got some shirts. So, all right. So, that was unfortunate, right? So, where was it? Yeah, so in this event, you get to go into each of them 5 times, like I stated before. Again, you can go ahead and get the keys through the missions, like I stated beforehand. And again, there's 15 in total. However, again, it doesn't seem that the stage is going to be a guaranteed drop. So clearing all of the missions to get all the keys will then allow you to go ahead and snag these, it seems like, okay? So bottom line, just do the stages, get the missions done, and then we'll be good to go there, okay? So once you get all those, you're good to go. Use them on whoever you want. Again, for the most part, you're most likely just gonna be using them on a Goku, on a Goten, or a Gohan. They seem to be okay because they're silver equipments, but I know a lot of people are just gonna simply use those as, slots for something like level 2 additional, level 3 crit, whatever you happen to get, especially with the fact that this event right now is completely done where we are able to go in here and use those coins to go ahead and snag equipment if we wanted to. So the random silver or super attack up type equipment is kind of like, okay, sure, it looks nice. It's, it's free equipment. We can't complain about that. But overall, this is, the better one essentially, okay? All right, so last little bit of missions to go over before we head out, and that is going to be in the Legendary Goku events, okay? So the Legendary Goku event has picked up more missions, okay? So essentially, it's the same as the ones beforehand where you have to complete each stage with a particular team. Now, there are some, I guess, kind of maneuvers around it, but at the same time not, okay? The deal is that all of your characters have to have a character from said category on your team fighting the legendary Goku event to beat it. Your friend will not count, okay? So it will say, for example, you have to have 6 characters, and for this one particularly, this is the Wicked Bloodline category. So this is gonna be like Frieza's category and everything. So you have to have 6 characters on your team in that particular category. Now, if for some strange reason, let's say you take STR Cooler's team, because funny enough, STR's Conquest of Terrors category, it's pretty much the Lineage of Evil category, so, you know, it is what it is. If you take, say, 5 characters in there, and then you take a random transformation category or something like that character, and then you bring, obviously, STR Cooler as a friend, and you technically make up 6 characters, but one of your characters is not, it's not gonna work, okay? However, what you can do is if, for example, you're finding it really hard because, you know, maybe you can't find any friends of some particular leader or something, or, you know, it's just, you know, they're always getting you killed, you can technically take a different a different character that works on that same category and beat the event. So an example of this for me personally, before these characters were awakened on JP, was doing the survival tournament team, okay? So that's under Jiren, essentially. This was before we had the STR Goku. This is before we had the awakenings for the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which are, you know, unfortunately are not on those teams, but also the Brigade Mo and everything like that, right? What I did was I still took a survival tournament team, but instead of bringing a Jiren friend, I brought a SSJ Trunks friend because he's also a super type lead, right? He's 120% to all types and 3 key for super types. So all I did was that I had, you know, he wasn't obviously getting the buffs from the team himself because Jiren was my personal lead. But what he did though is he stacks, right? So because of his passive, he got enough ki and he was fine. And then after that, I just kept stacking attack and defense. I delayed the battle a little bit, and boom, he was perfectly fine to beat the event for me. So that's a little tactic you can use right there on certain teams that will help you beat that, okay? So anyway, back to teams we have to use, okay? So the first one that I showed you right there, so this is the Android category / Cell Saga category. This one is actually a little easier than some people might speculate because you can go ahead and snag the free-to-play Krillin from the Battlefield shop, and he's a 120 lead to there. Take an LR Cell friend, and then you can pretty much make a free-to-play team with this. It's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a link, by the way, down in the pinned comments to my Twitter page where I made a tweet, and I have a bunch of links to there / pictures showing you guys teams and ideas that you can use for those particular, so for some of these particular categories, okay? So Android Cell Saga is the first one, or sorry, let's go back to the top here. So first one is Future, that's the first one right there. The second is Android category. Again, you can kind of do like double ones here. We'll go over that in just a second. Again, you know, most are Wicked Bloodline, which is Frieza's team. Oops, that's that one right there. Next one is going to be Time Travelers. So you probably guessed already, you can do a combination of Time Travelers and Future guys. As long as all 6 characters are both within those categories, you'll kill 2 missions with 1 stone, essentially. So that's pretty nice right there. Next one is going to be that, which I already said. Goku Family is the next one. Then the next one is Vegeta Family, or again, Goku Lineage, Vegeta Lineage. Next one is Super Saiyan. That one's pretty simple right there. Next is Kamehameha. I think most people can go ahead and beat that one. And then the final one is going to be the Last Resort, okay? Now, again, I'm trying to remember, this might, again, like I stated at the beginning of the video, I don't know if Global has these particular missions because you guys don't have this category yet. So maybe you got everything else, but you didn't get this mission. Again, I will have a pinned comment down below talking about that. If I got that wrong, again, I've tried to find it on DBZ space, but there's so many missions to go through. I didn't feel like trying to dig through 500 plus missions. It just wasn't gonna happen, okay? Anyway, regardless, final resort, last resort, whatever you want to call it, that is the team right there. Now, it doesn't mean, though, for some of these teams that you have to actually have that particular leader. You just need to have everyone in that category. So maybe you didn't get lucky enough to pull the LR Gogeta and the LR Vegito Blue from the year 5, but as long as you can make a team of those characters that are in that category, you still can do it. You still can. So for example, if I go into here and I go into my team and I go to the Last Resort category, I'm going to see if I can find a leader that potentially could just be like, oh, you know what? Why don't we just go and do that? So here's the final resort category. First off, get rid of the Goku. I don't need Goku on here. All right, so just looking at this particular team right here, honestly, what I would probably do, I do a transformation boost category under STR Cooler, right? I can go you, I could go you, I could go with, let's see, other transformation boost you, I could go, you know, I can just keep doing that, right? And I can build a transformation boost category that, hey, by the way, all of these characters that I'm pointing at right here on my screen, they're in the last resort category, so you guys should be able to do it, no problem, okay? I will be having a video that I'm going to be doing with Nolar here in the next day or so, where we're going to go into a little bit more detail on certain teams, talking about certain characters that are very good as substitutes, because I know some people don't have all of these characters, obviously, so we will be going over that, okay? So with that being said, though, guys, we've covered the missions for the celebration, we covered the stage itself and how to use those keys and how to get those equipments, and we have covered the new missions for the legendary Goku events, okay? And again, some ways to get around that, and we'll go into more details on team building and stuff in the next video with Nolar. So make sure you guys hit that sub button if you haven't already. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video, though. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one. Johnny.